Hello everybody and welcome to another Transformers third-party review. In today's video we're taking a look at the Fans Hobby Master Builder AEROBLADE MB25, aka their take on Energon Wingsaber or Saber Blade or something like that. There was an alternative name for them, wasn't there? But it was Wingsaber, and I love the fact that he could combine with Energon Prime. He was one of my favourite characters in the Energon toy line. I just really regret selling off my Energon toy line. It was a fantastic bunch of figures. Of course, he can combine with Fans Hobby's take on Energon Prime. We do have the two variations for the combined mode. He basically becomes the pants or the top. And here he is on here. Very, very much like what we got with the original toy, but highly articulated, and there's a quick scale comparison. And I believe this is also available in a 2-pack with the MB18 core combiner, rather than having to buy the whole trailer with the add-on appendages. You can just buy the Minibot Prime and Wingsaber as a 2-pack, which is good. I also hope this does indicate that we're going to get an Omega Supreme as well, because that would be absolutely fantastic. And this does, of course, include the head upgrade as well, if you already have the Energon Prime. Let's crack this open. Here we have him out of his plastic prison. Accessory-wise, we do get that alternative Prime head, which, yeah, we've got the alternative face under that. There we go, look. There we go, switch that around like that. Look at that, that's nice. We get the collector's card, and we get 2 missiles that can be locked and loaded. Like so. Now, to get this guy changed up into his vehicle mode, well, the aircraft mode, it's pretty much as it is. We had a couple of slight changes. This section here is going to come around like so, and then down like this, and that's going to tab and latch in. This one comes around, it's going to come down, come to the underside. This piece here comes down, and this piece here comes down. We have these here, which is the only piece I'm slightly concerned about. It's a thinnish plastic, but it still feels fairly robust. They're going to come up, and they're going to meet in the middle and form the front section of landing gear. And then flip that over. Then we have him in his aircraft mode, pretty much exactly as you would expect. And we do get these launching missiles. There's a trigger just on the inside, and woohoo! I love the fact that they've brought gimmicks back. Gonna disengage the landing gear, pop that back, and pop these pieces back in. We're gonna put it back together again as if we were getting it into his jet mode. So these locked back in. These sections, the wings, rotate so that they have flipped. So this comes around, so it's now on the base. And these pieces here are going to come down like so, and down like so. If we go to the underside, these panels come up, this panel comes up, and same on this side, this comes up, this comes up, like so, and that allows the legs to disengage and come down, and disengage from the top panel and come down like this. And then we can bring these panels back up, bring this panel back up, and those hip skirts can come back down. Crotch panel pieces are going to come into the center, and those are going to push and tab together like so. The legs come out, and those are going to rotate around, which gives us a lot more room. So again, rotate that around, at the thigh, like so. Bring that down. This front panel is going to come down like this. Do you know what? I think I liked this figure so much back in the day because it reminded me really of the Brave line. I think it really kind of screamed that to me, and maybe that's, I don't know, that's just kind of what I got from it, and I really did absolutely adore it as a kid. These are going to come up, and we can bring the head down. This one comes up, bring the other half of the head down, push. Come on, let's line you up. It's 2 parts. Push, push. Come on. Why are you not going in? Because there's a bigger, thicker tab at the base. There we go. That's better. So to push this base tab is a thicker point, and it needs to have a little bit more force. But there we go. That's pushed in. We can then move those shoulders back and shoulders back like so. This section is going to come down on those hinges like so. Flaps open. This flap here comes up. The fist can come out, he says, if it's square. Come on. There we go. Bring that all the way down. Close this tab back off, like so. And then this section here is on a sliding hinge. Slide that down. You can then close off this panel to the outside, like so. And we've now got that arm, and we can give the hand a little rotation there to give us that fist. We then bring these hinged sections in, like so. And if you look here, there's a slight groove there. That's going to push and locate. Slide that in, push and locate, and then rotate the arms around into position. Rotate the arms around into position. Obviously they can then come out with these lifted shoulder skirts. And last but by no means least, we can bring those cannon sections around, and there we have the legs. And here we have him fully transformed up into his bot mode, and this is how mine is going to stay. I absolutely adore how that looks. Loved the character, and I think this is a fantastic fresh take on it. I think I just need to rotate these sections around. We'll have those at the front like so. There we go. Doesn't he look sensational? To give you an idea on how he scales, here he is alongside Energon Megatron and Fans Hobby's take on Energon Prime in his super form. Love how that looks. That to me is pretty much spot on. Switching out the head on Prime is not overly difficult. This just pops off his base, and basically we need to get a small screwdriver just in there, remove this head, and then we can place the new one in. So we're looking at this as the new head compared to that as the old head, and of course super mode comes up, this goes up and over like so, and then these come in either side and either side. Like that. There, and that is the new super mode. And then we can switch that faceplate around as well. Let's have a look at the kind of more rounded facial features. There we go. Again, that looks nice. That looks really good. Now before we get him transformed up to combined form, we've got articulation on the head, up, down, left and right rotation there. Shoulders can come out to the side. There is some rotation forwards and backwards. That is hindered by these pad sections though, but it does happen nonetheless. You've got upper bicep rotation. This does keep coming untabbed from there. Double bend on the elbow there. Waist rotation is kind of next to none. No abdominal crunch on the waist. We do have hip skirts to front, side, so it can come up. Upper thigh rotation there. There is a bend on that knee that comes really nicely out. That's fantastic. That I really like a lot. And then we can bring that down, bring this back in, and come down to the feet. There's some nice ankle pivot on there. We've got some up and down on the toe section as well. So you've got a nice, really nice wide stance, and the ability with these hinges of kind of bringing in the fists, etc. But yeah, there is a little bit hinge heavy. These sections do hinder slightly, but he's definitely far more articulated than his original Energon counterpart. I love how much range you've got on these feet. And here we have him in both of his combined modes. Not sure which one I like the best. I think I prefer the blue pants and the red top. What do you all think? I mean, personally, I'm going to keep him in his bottom mode. It's really good to have these options. To give you an idea of how the combined mode fares, quite a bit bigger than the original Energon Megatron. Brings him up to a really good size, especially if we get like an Ultra Magnus repaint of this one. They're going to look good. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, Energon Wingsaber. Absolutely gorgeous piece. Love what fans are doing. They're doing stuff that nobody else is. And I love that. I really do. Include a link in the description below where this can be purchased. And until next time, from myself and the rest of the Collectibles household, thank you all so much for watching. Goodbye.